My child, listen to me closely now. I am speaking to you in this moment, and I am not far away or distant. I am as close as the breath you are taking right now. I see you reading these words, and I see the questions, the worries, the silent hopes in your heart that you never tell anyone. I see the tiredness in your soul. I see the way you are holding on even when you feel you cannot. I see the way you wonder if anyone truly understands you. I understand you. I formed you. I know every detail of your story. Nothing is hidden from me. Tomorrow, November 28th, is not just another day on the calendar for you. You may think it is an ordinary day, but I have been weaving something behind the scenes that your eyes have not seen yet. Archangel Michael stands on assignment concerning you, and I am placing these words in front of you for a reason. When I say, I order you to open this right now, understand that I am not trying to scare you, I am drawing you closer to what I have already prepared. I am telling you, my child, this is a moment of alignment for you. This is a moment where heaven leans towards your life in a special way. There is a surprising news approaching your home. Do not imagine only something big and loud. Sometimes my greatest gifts arrive quietly, like a letter slipped under a door, like a gentle knock that almost goes unnoticed. I want to train your spirit to recognize how I move. Tomorrow, I want you to live with an open heart and open eyes. I want your spirit to be awake. I want you to know that you are not forgotten. The surprising news I am sending is not random. It is connected to prayers you prayed when you thought I was silent. It is connected to nights you cried on your bed and believed no one saw you. You have felt alone in your own house at times. You have stood in the middle of your room and felt like the whole world has passed you by. You have wondered when it will finally be your turn to smile without pretending. You have carried burdens that were too heavy for one heart to carry. I was there in those moments. I counted every tear. I heard every silent word your lips did not speak. I listened to the thoughts you were too ashamed to say out loud. I was not offended by your questions. I was not pushed away by your frustration. I stayed, my child. You have walked through seasons that tried to break you. You have survived storms that others did not even know you were in. You have sat among people and smiled, yet inside you were crumbling like dust. You have endured false smiles, fake promises, disappointments, and delays. Each time you thought you were getting close to breakthrough, something shifted and it slipped away. You started to feel like maybe you are cursed, maybe you are unlucky, maybe my hand is not on you the way you hoped. Hear me, you are not cursed. You are not abandoned. You are not rejected by heaven. I have been preparing you. Every no you faced was not a punishment, it was a redirection. Every door that closed in your face protected you from a future that would have harmed you. You asked me why people walked away from you. You asked me why someone you cared about suddenly became distant, cold, or silent. You felt rejection from them, but I was rescuing you. I removed some people because they were not part of the chapter 1 I'm opening for you. I know what they said when you were not in the room. I know the thoughts they carried in their hearts. I know the jealousy, the competition, the hidden motives. I heard conversations about you that would break your heart if I showed them to you. So instead of showing you everything, I quietly shifted you away. That was mercy. Archangel Michael has walked around your home. He has stood at the invisible borders of your life. He has watched attacks form against you in the unseen, and he has been under my command to guard you when you didn't even know there was danger. There are situations in your life that could have ended very badly, but they did not. That was not luck. That was my hand. That was my protection. There were accidents that did not happen. There were traps that did not catch you. There were words spoken against you that did not prosper. You thought it was just okay, it passed. No, my child. It passed because I blocked it. Now hear this, tomorrow is a symbol, a mark in your journey. Do not worship the date, worship me, the one who holds all dates in his hands. I am using November 28th as a gentle sign to you. You are stepping into a new personal season. The surprising news I send may arrive as a message, a call, an opportunity, a door opening, a person changing their heart, a new idea, a clarity in your mind, or a peace in your spirit. Do not limit me. Some of my greatest news is not printed on paper, it is written in your heart. The peace you have begged me for is also news. The strength you thought you could never feel again is also news. The release from fear is also news. You have been afraid of the future. You look at tomorrow and sometimes you feel anxiety instead of excitement. You think about your responsibilities, your finances, your relationships, your family, your health, and you feel a weight pressing on your chest. You have said, I don't know how much longer I can do this. Listen to me, you are not carrying your life alone. I am the one who sustains you. You wake up every day because I say, live. Your heart keeps beating because my hand holds it. You are here reading this because my purpose in you is not finished. I know what your home has seen. Your home has seen arguments. Your home has seen silence. Your home has seen tears fall quietly into pillows. Your home has seen you stare at walls. Lost in thought, wondering if anything will ever change. Your home has felt heavy at times, like the air itself is tired. But I am bringing a new atmosphere. I am sending surprising news that will begin to shift the feeling of your home. I will fill your space with a different kind of presence. Open your windows tomorrow, even if just for a moment. Let light come in. As you open the window, say in your heart, God, I invite your presence into this house in a new way. That one simple act will be a sign that you agree with what I am doing. The surprising news coming to your home is not only about material things, though I know you need provision, and I have not ignored that. I know the stress of not having enough. I know the discomfort, the fear, the embarrassment. I know the calculations you do in your mind, wondering how you will manage. I know you have felt left behind when you see others advancing. My child, I care about your needs. I care about your daily life. I care about your practical concerns, not just your spiritual ones. I am not blind to your reality. I am not telling you to pretend everything is fine, I am telling you I am stepping into it. But more than money, more than possessions, I want to surprise you with the realization that you are loved, seen, and chosen. I want you to feel a shift in how you see yourself. You have believed lies about yourself because of what people said or how they treated you. You have called yourself names in your mind. You have judged yourself harsher than I ever would. You have looked in the mirror and not seen what I see. I see someone brave. I see someone who kept standing even when they wanted to fall. I see someone who has a tender heart, even after being hurt. I see someone who deserves to be handled with care. I see my child, Archangel Michael stands beside you in the spirit, not as a figure from a story, but as my messenger and warrior operating under my authority. When you feel pressured, when you feel suddenly afraid for no reason, when you sense heaviness, remember this: there is more happening in your favor than against you. My angels do not sleep. They do not get tired. They do not abandon their post. When I say to Michael, guard this child, he obeys. When I say, stand at that door, he stands. When I say, block that attack, he blocks it. You are more protected than you feel. Tomorrow, I want you to do one very simple thing: choose not to agree with hopelessness. Thoughts will come that say, nothing will change, it's just another day, don't expect too much. These thoughts try to protect you from disappointment, but they also close your heart to hope. I am not asking you to create a fantasy, I am asking you to allow hope to breathe again. Hope is not denial. Hope is trusting that even in pain, I am working. Hope is saying, God, I don't know how, but I choose to believe you are moving in my favor. That small decision shifts the atmosphere inside you. The surprising news I am sending is also about clarity. You have been confused about certain people, certain decisions, certain paths. You have walked in circles trying to figure out what is right. You have gone back and forth in your own mind so many times that you are tired of thinking about it. I am going to give you a moment of clear understanding. It may be through something you hear, something you read, something someone says, or even a sudden knowing in your spirit. When it comes, it will feel like a light switching on in a dark room. You will say, "Now I see. That, too, is my news. I know there are wounds in your family. I know there are stories you do not tell outsiders. I know there are disappointments, betrayals, misunderstandings, and moments that still hurt when you remember them. Some of your deepest pain did not come from strangers, it came from those who were supposed to care for you. You have been carrying that quietly, trying to be strong, trying to be the one who endures everything. You do not always allow yourself to break down. You tell yourself to be strong. But I see the inner child inside you who is still waiting for someone to choose them, defend them, and fight for them. I, your God, choose you. I defend you. I fight for you. Allow me to surprise you with healing. Not every person will apologize to you. Not every story will end with an explanation. Not everyone who hurt you will come back to fix what they broke. But I will heal you in ways that do not depend on them. I will give you strength to live with peace even when some questions are unanswered. I will restore your dignity in front of those who thought you would never rise again. I will cover your shame. I will remove the weight of guilt you have carried over things that were never your fault. My child, you have sometimes felt guilty for simply wanting to be happy. You have questioned if you ask for too much when you dream of a peaceful life. Loving relationships, stable finances, and a joyful heart. You look at your desires and think maybe they are too big. They are not too big for me. I placed many of those desires inside you. I wired your heart to long for peace, love, stability, and joy. These are not wrong desires. I am a God of peace. I am a God of love. I am a God who delights in seeing my children walk in wholeness. Tomorrow, when you wake up, remember this. You are not waking up to an empty day. You are waking up into a day I have already stepped into. I will be in the quiet moments and the loud ones. I will be in the expected routines and the unexpected interruptions. The surprising news may not shout your name, but you will feel my fingerprints on it. It may come as someone reaching out to you. It may come as an open door where there was only a wall before. It may come as favor that you did not earn by human standards. It may come as a sense that the heaviness in your home is suddenly lighter. You have worried about your future. You have imagined worst-case scenarios in your mind. You have thought about losing things, losing people, losing yourself. These thoughts have made your chest tight and your nights long. I am stepping into your future. I have already walked through your tomorrow. I am not surprised by anything that is coming. When I say you are safe in me, I do not mean that life will have no challenges. I mean that in every challenge, my hand will still hold you. I mean that nothing can separate you from my love. I mean that even when your heart shakes, my foundation under you does not move. Archangel Michael is speaking this one sentence on my command concerning you. Open your heart to what God is doing. When you read I order you to open this right now, understand it as my urgent invitation. Open this part of your life to me. Open this sorrow to me. Open this fear to me. Open this dream to me. Do not keep the doors of your heart locked. You have locked doors because of past pain. You have said, I won't trust again, I won't hope again, I won't expect again, because you are tired of disappointment. But closing your heart does not protect you the way you think it does. It only keeps you shut away from the comfort I want to pour into you. I will not force my way into your heart. I knock, I call, I invite, I draw you gently. I do not come with the harshness of this world. I come with patience. But there are moments where I speak with urgency, not because I am angry, but because I see what is ahead. I see turning points you cannot see. I see how one decision can shift the direction of your life. That is why today I speak to you with urgency. Pay attention to your spirit. Pay attention to the small promptings inside. When you feel guided to pause, pause. When you feel guided to speak kindly, speak. When you feel guided to let go, let go. When you feel guided to move, move. The surprising news is also about who you are becoming. You are not the same person you were last year, last month, or even last week. Your soul is evolving. Your understanding is deepening. You are letting go of old patterns, old stories, and old identities that no longer fit who I am shaping you to be. You may not see your growth, but I see it. You are more patient than before. You are more discerning than before. You are more sensitive to what is right for you and what is not. All of this is my work in you. There are gifts and abilities inside you that you have not fully explored. You think less of yourself than you should. You underestimate your capacity. You downplay your talents. You silence your own voice. But I have placed things in you that this world needs. Your kindness is a gift. Your ability to listen is a gift. Your creativity is a gift. Your way of seeing things differently is a gift. Your compassion that moves you to care about others is a gift. You may think these are small or common, but in my eyes, they are precious and powerful. Tomorrow, and in the days after, I will begin to highlight something in you that you need to honor more. Maybe it is a dream you buried. Maybe it is a skill you never developed. Maybe it is a passion you ignored because life became too busy, too heavy, too painful. I will bring it back to your attention. Pay attention to what comes alive in you when you think about it. Pay attention to what gives you a sense of meaning. That is part of the good news I am sending. a reminder of the purpose I placed inside you. My child, the weight you carry is not meant to stay as it is. You have normalized pain. You have normalized disappointment. You have normalized thinking that joy is for other people, not for you. But I whisper over you now, joy is also for you. Peace is also for you. Surprising good news is also for you. Breakthrough is also for you. You are not an exception to my love. You are not the one person I will abandon. You are not the one case I cannot solve. You are mine. There are things you must also do as I move. Trust me, but also choose wisely. I gave you a mind to think, a heart to feel, and a spirit to discern. Do not ignore wisdom. Do not ignore warning signs. Do not stay in spaces that crush your soul just because you are afraid of change. Do not allow people to misuse you, drain you, or disrespect you while you tell yourself you deserve no better. You deserve more than abuse. You deserve more than constant chaos. You deserve more than being an afterthought. You deserve what reflects my love for you. In this new chapter, you will see that I remove some things and some people to make room for better ones. Do not chase what I am removing. Do not beg to stay where I am asking you to release. Do not cling to what is decaying. Let me prune your life the way a gardener prunes a tree so it can bear better fruit. The surprising news may sometimes look like loss at first, but later you will see that it was protection and preparation for something better. My gaze is on your house. My presence fills the space where you are right now, whether you feel it or not. I am in the quietness of your room. I am in the pause between your breaths. I am sitting with you in this exact moment. I am not far away in some unreachable distance, I am with you. When you are reading these words, imagine me sitting gently beside you, not judging you. Not shouting at you, but holding your hand. Let yourself feel that you are not alone. Even if no other human is around, heaven is not empty concerning you. Tomorrow, November 28th, walk with this awareness, I am walking with you. As you move through your day, remember these words, God is with me right now. Say them softly in your heart when you feel anxious. Say them in your mind when you feel unsure. Say them over your home when you feel afraid. With every repetition, you will feel the truth of it sink deeper. I am with you, not just in theory, but in reality. The surprising news may come in one moment, or it may unfold over several days, but know this, you are entering a personal turning point. Not a loud, dramatic explosion, but a gentle, deep shift. You will feel it in the way your heart slowly releases old pain. You will sense it in the way hope starts to rise again. You will notice it in the way small doors begin to open. You will see it in the way I connect you with people who carry kindness, sincerity, and genuine care. You have known many who used you, but I am sending those who will honor you. Hold on to me. Do not let your fears speak louder than my voice. When old memories rise to haunt you, bring them to me instead of replaying them alone. When your mind starts spiraling into worry, pause and invite me into that thought. When you feel like you are drowning, whisper my name in your heart. You are never too broken for me to mend. You are never too far for me to reach. You are never too late for me to restore. I am not finished with your story. You will not stay where you are forever. This chapter of struggle is not the last chapter. Better pages are already written. You will see days where you laugh without heaviness behind it. You will see days where you wake up with peace instead of dread. You will see days where my surprising news becomes your new normal, favor, guidance, protection, and unexpected kindness appearing again and again. My child, rest tonight with this assurance: I am already in your tomorrow. Archangel Michael stands ready by my command. Your home is under my watch. Your heart is in my hands. A surprising news is on its way, not only to your door, but to your soul. Receive it with an open heart. Walk into tomorrow with hope. You are loved. You are seen. You are mine. Tomorrow, on November 28th, there is a shift I am preparing around you. Archangel Michael is standing by your side, and he is saying in the Spirit, I order you to open this right now. A surprising news is coming to your home tomorrow. These are not empty words. They are a wake-up call for your heart, a sign that you are not forgotten, not overlooked, not abandoned, and not invisible. You have walked through days where you felt like your cries dissolved into the air with no reply. You have gone to sleep with heaviness in your chest, wondering if life will always feel this way. You have trusted people who broke that trust, believed promises that were never kept, and you have tried to stay strong even when your hands were shaking. Yet through every long night and every silent tear, I was watching you. I was counting each tear, holding each breath, seeing every moment you chose to keep moving forward when giving up would have been easier. Tomorrow is not just a calendar date. Tomorrow is a signpost in your journey. It is a marker in time where I am placing a gentle but undeniable sign that I am still working in your story. The surprising news coming to your home is more than just something natural. It is a reflection of something spiritual that has already been set in motion. Even before you see anything with your physical eyes, I am already rearranging things behind the scenes for you. Archangel Michael has been fighting battles you did not see. There were things planned against your peace, your mind, your household, and your future that you did not know about. Words spoken behind closed doors, attempts to block your progress, silent jealousies that smiled in front of you and wounded you behind your back. There were plans to push you deeper into confusion, but those plans are being cancelled. In realms you cannot see, Swords of light have been raised on your behalf, and chains you did not even know were there are being broken. You have been feeling an invisible pressure. At times you could not explain it. You felt tired even after resting, heavy even after trying to distract yourself. You noticed certain situations repeating, like cycles that would not end. Opportunities coming close, then slipping away again. People appearing promising, then fading or hurting you. Finances rising a bit, then collapsing again. All of this did not happen by accident. There were spiritual knots around your life, tying and readying themselves every time you tried to move forward. Now I am sending you this message because I am untying those knots. I am taking your name out of circles that do not respect you and placing it into spaces of honor that you have not even imagined. I am preparing a surprise that will shock you because it will not match what you think you deserve, it will reflect what I know you deserve. You have carried wounds and guilt and shame that did not belong to you. I am restoring what was stolen from your heart. Tomorrow, November 28th, pay attention to the small signs around you. A message. A phone call. An unexpected word. A change in atmosphere in your home. A new clarity in your thoughts. A gentle peace that comes without explanation. These may look small, but they are evidence that the tide is turning. The surprising news coming to your home is like the first knock on the door of a new season. The first gentle announcement, things are not going to remain the same. You have been asking in your heart for confirmation that I hear you. Even when you did not speak out loud, your thoughts were loud to me. When you felt alone, you whispered in your mind that if I was really with you, something would need to change. You looked at your life and wondered why others moved faster while you seemed stuck. You compared your journey to others and felt that you were behind. But your timing is not their timing. Your path is not their path. I have been preparing something very personal, very specific, and very timed for you. There were relationships I allowed to end, even though you felt like your world was breaking. There were doors I kept closed, even when you begged me to open them. There were people I removed, even when you pleaded for them to stay. You did not understand it then. You felt punished, rejected, or forgotten. But I was never trying to hurt you. I was trying to protect you from futures that would crush your soul slowly. I saw conversations about you that you did not hear. I saw intentions hidden inside smiles. I saw traps hidden inside opportunities. So I blocked what you thought you wanted to keep safe, the destiny you do not yet fully see. Archangel Michael is not just speaking with urgency to scare you. He is speaking with urgency because the time around you is sensitive. What you focus on matters. What you allow into your heart matters. What you accept and what you reject matters. This is a moment to listen carefully, to move wisely, and to stay connected to my voice, not the noise around you. As this surprising news approaches your home, do not let fear dominate your attention. This is not a surprise meant to destroy you. It is a surprise meant to shift you. I am stepping into your story with a new kind of grace. A grace that cleans your atmosphere, that pushes away the fog in your mind, that lifts the invisible weight from your shoulders. No more living in survival mode every single day. No more accepting pain as your normal. No more being the strong one for everyone else while nobody sees your own breaking point. I am sending help. I am sending support. I am sending resources. I am sending favor. I am sending you into connections that will love you for who you are, not use you for what you give. In your home, I am restoring honor. Where there has been tension, I am preparing a release. Where there have been arguments and misunderstandings, I am preparing clarity. Where there has been silence that hurts more than words, I am preparing a new kind of warmth. Do not worry if everything does not change in one day. Even a small shift is evidence of a larger work underway. Even one moment of deep peace in your home tomorrow is a sign that I have placed my hand there. You have carried burdens connected to your past. Memories of words that cut you. Faces that turned away. Doors that closed. Times you blamed yourself for everything that went wrong. Times you felt you were not enough. Times you replayed scenes in your mind, thinking of what you could have done differently. I am touching those places inside you. The surprising news that is coming is not only about your surroundings, it is also about your own heart. You are going to hear something, see something, or feel something that will remind you you are chosen, not rejected. Not cursed, but protected. Not behind, but being prepared. I am not late. You think you are delayed, but you are on a path that includes preparation in its timing. If I gave you everything you desire too early, the weight of it could crush you. There are blessings that require a stronger version of you. So I allowed you to be refined in pain, but I never abandoned you in it. Every tear watered the ground of your future. Every disappointment clarified who really stands with you and who only pretends. Every loss removed the counterfeit to create space for the genuine. Tomorrow, when the hours pass, remember these words. When the morning comes, remember you are not waking up to just another ordinary day. You are waking up to a day that I have already walked through ahead of you. I have inspected the path, cleared traps, and marked moments of favor. At the right moment, something will reach you, an update. A call, a message, a visit, an offer, a shift. Be open to it. Do not dismiss it because it seems too small. Small keys often open big doors. The surprising news may not look the way you expected. It may not come from the person you imagined. It may not follow your script. But it will carry my fingerprints. It will come wrapped with peace in your spirit. It will carry alignment, not confusion. It will carry a sense of finally inside your heart, not a sense of panic. I am sending it to remind you that I still write the final word over every situation connected to you. In the past, some things that came to your house brought you pain. Messages that broke your heart. Visitors who brought gossip. News that stole your sleep. This time, I am sending news that starts to write a new story over your home. A story of restoration after long frustration. A story of provision after prolonged struggle. A story of healing after repeated hurt. A story where your home becomes less of a battlefield and more of a safe place. Guard your heart tonight and tomorrow. Avoid the voices that drain you. Avoid the conversations that drag your spirit back into fear. Focus on what nourishes you. Play what calms you. Think on what lifts you. Speak words of life over your home. Bless your space. Bless your own name. Bless your path. You are not speaking empty air, you are agreeing with what I am already releasing. You have been through seasons where promises were made to you and then broken. So now, when you hear words of hope, part of you flinches. Part of you says, I have heard beautiful words before that led nowhere. I understand that tiredness. I see that kind of disappointment deep inside you. This is why I am not just sending you poetic words. I am moving in practical ways. I am shifting things on the ground. My comfort is not only spiritual, it is also tangible. I know you need real change, not just imagination. In your finances, I am opening slow doors. They may not explode overnight, but they will lead to steady stability. New ideas will come to you. New opportunities will appear. People will remember you in rooms where your name can be helped. You will begin to see small improvements that add up. The surprising news may bring a seed, not the full tree. But if you value the seed and handle it with care, it will grow into something bigger than what you lost. In your emotions, I am bringing quiet strength. Where your mind races at night, I am putting a gentle hand over your thoughts. You will begin to notice that the same situations that once shattered your peace will not have the same power anymore. Your reaction will be calmer. Your inner voice will be kinder. You will be able to say no where before you could not. You will be able to choose yourself without guilt. This is part of the gift I am sending, the gift of a stronger you. In your relationships, I am exposing what is false and affirming what is true. Those who genuinely care will remain and rise. Those who have only been around to drain you will gradually lose their grip and fade from your space. Even if it feels lonely for a moment, understand, emptiness can be preparation for better company. I would rather you sit alone in safety than surrounded in quiet betrayal. I am not punishing you by removing some people, I am protecting your heart for the right ones. There were days when you thought you had ruined everything. You blamed yourself for trusting, for giving, for loving, for staying, for leaving. But I see your heart. I see that despite everything, you still try to be good. Despite your pain, you still try to be kind. Despite your fatigue, you still try to show up for those you love. That is why I am honoring you in this season. I am not overlooking the hidden goodness in you. I am not ignoring the effort no one applauded. Heaven saw every quiet act of love you gave when no one said thank you. Archangel Michael's urgency is my urgency wrapped in angelic protection. I order you to open this right now, is not about fear. It is about timing. This is a time to open your heart to the possibility that better is not only coming but already near. This is a time to open your mind to see yourself as worthy of good news. This is a time to open your spirit to receive what you once thought was impossible for someone like you. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are not too complicated. You are not too far behind. Lift that weight off your shoulders. I can do more in one day of favor than you could in years of struggling alone. Let tomorrow be a symbol to you, a day where you expect good instead of waiting for bad. A day where you stand up with a little more hope. A day where you walk through your home and quietly say, something good is entering here. I receive it. Even when this message ends, my work does not. While you rest, I work. While you sleep, I watch. While you worry, I plan. While you cry, I collect every tear. I am not a distant observer. I am a present healer. The surprise that is coming is not random. It is tied to promises spoken over your life long before you knew how to say my name. It is tied to the destiny that lives in you, even on the days you feel like you have no purpose. So breathe. Let your shoulders relax. Let your heart soften. Allow yourself to believe, even if just a little, that life can still shift in your favor, that your home can still receive unexpected good news, that your story is not over. Because it is not over. It is turning. And tomorrow, November 28th, will stand as a gentle but real sign that I, your God, am still moving. Still speaking, still protecting, still surprising you in ways you did not see coming.